In the realm where faith and mysticism intersect, a phenomenon known as stigmata has captivated believers and skeptics alike for centuries. Stigmata refers to the spontaneous appearance of wounds resembling those suffered by Jesus Christ during the crucifixion. This mysterious and often controversial occurrence has been reported among individuals deeply immersed in religious fervor, sparking debates about its origin, authenticity, and the intersection between the divine and the human psyche. Defining stigmata. Stigmata typically manifest as wounds on the hands, feet, and side, mimicking the injuries inflicted upon Jesus during his crucifixion. These wounds are said to bleed and cause intense pain, often coinciding with significant religious events or personal spiritual crises. The term stigmata itself is derived from the Greek word meaning marks or wounds. Historical roots. The concept of stigmata finds its roots in Christian theology and the veneration of the wounds of Christ. While reports of stigmatic experiences date back to the medieval era, the phenomenon gained prominence in the 19th and 20th centuries, attracting attention from religious authorities, scientists, and the general public. Notable stigmatics: Saint Francis of Assisi, 1181 to 1226. One of the earliest reported cases of stigmata is associated with Saint Francis of Assisi, a revered figure in Catholicism. According to historical accounts, Saint Francis received the stigmata during a period of intense prayer and contemplation on Mount Alvernia in 1224. The wounds, resembling those of Christ, remained visible on his body until his death. Padre Pio, 1887 to 1968. Perhaps the most well-known stigmatic of the 20th century, Padre Pio, an Italian Capuchin friar, reportedly bore the wounds of Christ for over 50 years. Padre Pio's stigmata drew crowds of believers and skeptics alike, with medical examinations failing to provide a conclusive explanation for the wounds. Therese Neumann, 1898 to 1962. A German Catholic mystic, Therese Neumann experienced stigmata along with other mystical phenomena. From 1926 until her death in 1962, she claimed to have survived solely on the Eucharist, abstaining from food and water. Her stigmatic experiences intensified during Holy Week each year. Gemma Galgani, 1878 to 1903. An Italian mystic and stigmatic, Gemma Galgani reported experiencing the wounds of Christ during moments of deep prayer and religious ecstasy. Her life and reported mystical experiences continue to be a subject of fascination and devotion. Scientific and skeptical perspectives. While stigmatics and their followers attribute the wounds to divine intervention, scientific explanations have been sought to demystify this phenomenon. Skeptics argue that psychological factors, such as intense religious fervor, stress, and suggestibility, could contribute to the development of stigmata. Psychosomatic processes, where mental states manifest physical symptoms, are proposed as potential explanations. Theological interpretations. Within religious circles, stigmata is often seen as a sign of deep spiritual connection and divine favor. However, theological interpretations vary, with some questioning the authenticity of certain cases. The Catholic Church in particular exercises caution in officially recognizing stigmatics, subjecting reported cases to rigorous investigation. Controversies and challenges. Stigmata remains a subject of controversy, with debates centering on the authenticity of reported cases and the thin line between genuine mystical experiences and psychological phenomena. Critics argue that some instances of stigmata could be the result of self-inflicted wounds or attempts to gain attention. Conclusion. The enigma of stigmata continues to elude easy categorization. Whether viewed through the lens of unwavering faith, scientific skepticism, or theological scrutiny, the phenomenon persists as a testament to the complex interplay between spirituality and the human experience. Stigmata remains one of the enduring mysteries that invite contemplation, sparking conversations about the boundaries of belief, the nature of mystical encounters, and the profound connections between the divine and the earthly.